Hey, what's up, guys? So, just driving to the gym. As you can see, it's dark. Unfortunately, I got training late tonight. I'm doing doubles, so my main gym is closed. So I'm forced to go to the Purple Planet once again. No big deal. I can still get it in there, just a little harder. When I get there, I'm going to do some rear delts. Show you at least a good 6 exercises for rear delts, because everyone has a problem hitting them rear delts. Even with bodybuilding, if you notice, if you watch anyone on stage or any critiquing with bodybuilders, they lack in the rear delt. That's one of the most forgotten about muscles. It's hard to hit it, but it's not that hard. And remember, you don't need a lot of weight at all when you're hitting the rear delt. So hopefully with this video it'll help you guys, and we'll see how it goes, see how you like it. So also, as we go along, just starting this YouTube channel finally, you guys are going to see I'm going to do a lot of different exercises. So basically also what I'm going to be doing, a lot of people complain, even when I talk to the younger guys now and everyone training, even people competing, oh, I couldn't get my protein in today, I couldn't get my macros, I had to work, and then I'm running to the gym. It's real simple to hit your protein mark and get all your macros in. I'm going to show you guys, even places around you as bad as Burger King, Sheetz, Wawa, McDonald's, 7-Elevens, and if these go good, I'm going to go everywhere where people are, show you guys in different states how to eat right and at least get a couple meals in on the road, so you don't have the excuse to say, oh, I couldn't eat before I got to the gym, or I couldn't do that. I'm going to try to show you some healthy options. You got to change it a little bit, but it's doable at these places. So that's another thing I want to do with this channel, focus on that. Anyone that wants to lose weight too, I can help you real easily. It's not hard. It's not like old dieting where you got to torture yourself. It's real easy putting yourself in a little calorie deficit little by little. We'll work on that. We'll get you guys through that. Anyone needs help with anything, I want to be here for you. A lot of other things you guys are going to find out about me. I love baking and cooking. Unfortunately, when I was a lot younger, I could have went to culinary school. I should have. I didn't go for the wrong reasons. I should have went. Something I regretted. But you'll see, I do a lot of protein baking, a lot of good recipes that you can't even tell the difference, man, that you're eating sugar-free, basically fat-free, low-calorie substitute. And I could also do recipes where it's still a little fatty, but still, if you're starting slow, it's a good process to go through to lessen all your fat and calories without torturing yourself. And good savory meals too. I just did the chicken nugget video. I got a lot of recipes. There's a lot of ones people have out there, but I got some of my own. Plus, there's other ones that I'll link and throw shout outs to, especially, Coach Greg Doucette's got a lot of them. I've been watching him since he started. He's actually one of the inspirations of why I started this channel. And, nowhere near Greg Doucette, I don't think I'll ever be, but just to reference him to honor. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes too. That's another thing. Also, I have an extensive background in powerlifting. I used to compete. I'm not leaning towards powerlifting, but I can help a lot of people with powerlifting tips if you need it. I did a couple bodybuilding shows last year. I got 4 lined up this year, and right now we're in the end of July. Actually, my birthday, July 30th. I'll be 52 years old. I can't believe it, how that sounds, but I'm killing it. I'm doing it. I don't feel like I'm 52. I swear to you, I feel like I'm 20, man. I don't know, but they say 50 is the new 20 these days, but we'll see how that goes also. But it's gonna be hopefully it'll be a good thing. I can help a lot of people. That's what I want to do. I've always been helping people, all these years training. I've been training since I'm 13 years old. My uncle's in Brooklyn using the old rebar with the cement compound W buckets, making your own weights on the end, using the rope with the pulley and the bucket attached to it, making dumbbells out of the cement, so that's how I started years ago. And holes in the wall, and You could do it anywhere. You don't need a great gym. You don't need tons of weights. You want to lose weight, you can lose weight. You want to gain weight, I can help you gain weight. I'm good in that category. So hopefully I can help a lot of people, and that's all I want, you know. And show too everything I've been through. We'll get into that in some other videos, but I was hurt, and for 14 years I wasn't training. I got real heavy, real heavy. I'll show you some pictures of that. And you know, I lost tons of weight, over 100-something pounds in less than a year. And then it was like a big skip in the record for me, and I just wanted to do my bodybuilding shows, because right before I got hurt, I got out of powerlifting because I'm 5'3". I was 280, 290, you know, pushing more weight. With powerlifting, you got to keep gaining weight. So I wanted to get into bodybuilding, and I just started doing that, and then I got hurt. So later in life, not even 20 years later, here I am, and I already competed twice, and I got 4 more competitions this year, and I'm trying to get that pro card. God willing, if Jesus wants it for me, it'll happen. If not, I'll just enjoy the ride. Hopefully you will too. Also, another thing I want to do, I noticed, you know, I just got into social media not even 2 years ago. My coach was like, dude, what are you doing? So, and my kids have been haunting me to do it for years, you know. So, but I like when people leave comments and questions, and I'll do a video answering it. So anyone wants me to do that, I'll do that. And you know, the whole like and subscribe thing, and I don't want to be annoying with that. Hopefully if you guys like it, you will like and subscribe. I'm not going to ask 50 million times a video and stuff like that. So I just enjoy doing this, and I hope it turns out good. And like I said a couple minutes ago, I just want to help people. That's all I want to do. So guys, what I'm saying here is, when you're on the low row doing your rear delts, you got to turn them handles slightly. Don't keep them straight. Turn them on a slight angle like that. And you flare your elbows, go back slow, and squeeze that rear delt. Now, if you have those handles straight, then you're going to hit your lats. But you got to keep them on that slight angle. Flare the elbows and squeeze that rear delt like you have an egg in between your traps, and you want to crush that egg. That's it, brother. So this variation of the rear delt, you're using the ropes. You have the clip all the way up so you could get good tension on it. It's just like a standing head pull, but you're sitting down. And you're not pulling towards your head, you're pulling more towards your chin and chest area. Same thing as before. You want to flare those elbows out and squeeze that rear delt. Nice and slow. And remember, when you're doing the rear delt, you don't need a lot of weight. Just get it in, squeeze, and again, like you have an egg between your traps, as you pull down, squeeze it and crack that egg. Everyone knows this exercise for rear delt, but the way I switch it up is, and I find it hits a little better, I stand up and I keep my hands out like that instead of gripping it. And also remember, when you're doing that, you don't want to go all the way forward. You go forward a little bit, but stay in that range in the back. Give a little quick pump, squeeze that rear delt, keep it in that range. You'll see, you give a little couple pumps there, little short reps here and there. It works great. That's how I like doing it, and you'll see it might hit it better for you too. Remember, when you're doing these for the rear delt, you don't want to go like this. You go like this, you're hitting traps. You don't want to do that. You want to keep them like this, like a pendulum. Use that rear delt. Almost like a pendulum swing. So guys, this is the same setup as before, just doing it single arm. You could do single arm each side. Switch up the grip. Go back, like I said, go slow. You don't need a lot of weight. Just focus on that area of getting that squeeze on that rear delt. That's the most important. That's how you hit that rear delt. You got to just concentrate on it a little more and get that full squeeze going.
Alright guys, so what with this one for the rear delt, get the bench on a slight incline, not too high. The dumbbells don't have to be that heavy. Come like this, come around, and your legs, keep your legs pointed in, so you have room to press. Come like this, right to there, no further back. You're going to feel it in the triceps a little bit, when it hits that rear delt. Okay, just feel it. Like I said, you'll feel it in the tricep a lot, but focus on that rear delt getting that squeeze in.